Thanks for joining us. I have two very special guests with me, Faith Tremblay and her mom, Lisa, and they're from Shelton. And you have an annual toy drive for the Toy Closet at Yale New Haven Hospital every year. This is your third year, and you collect toys. And why do you do that, Faith?
Because it's fun and makes happy.
Were you recipient of some of the toys at Yale?
Yeah.
How long ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. So how were you introduced to? And I should say I'm the founder. It's been going for 26 years, and it works because of folks like you who give back and volunteers at the hospital. It would never be as big as it is if it weren't for folks like you. So how did you get introduced to the Toy Closet?
Well, we were introduced 3 years ago when Faith was in the hospital very sick. From the moment she was admitted, the Toy Closet just wrapped their arms around her.
That makes me feel so good.
Yeah, they do everything they can to find out so much about her, her likes and everything, and then they literally come back 20 minutes later with so much stuff to make them feel like they're at home.
You know, when a child is sick and in the hospital, does it make you feel better to hold a bear or a doll or play with something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about the toy drive. How did you come up with that 3 years ago?
Well, I think it was just because of everything she went through, and she saw what they did, and it's a requirement for our high school. You have to do 10 hours of community service, which obviously we exceed a lot more than that. But, you know, she decided when she entered high school that this was going to be her community service for the 4 years.
So what are you going to do? I mean, you're going to keep this going even after you get out of high school, do you think, collecting toys? What's the favorite part about collecting toys? You get a bunch of them, right? Your friends drop them off?
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
And what do they bring? What kinds of toys?
Barbies.
What else?
And coloring books.
Yeah? What was your favorite toy when you were in the hospital? Do you remember?
A puppy.
So you had like a stuffed puppy? Did you name it? No, you didn't. All right. So you get. So how many toys have you collected over, let's say, 3 years? Well, this is your third year.
The first year she collected 87 toys. Last year we soared to 859 toys.
Wow.
And this year we're hoping for at least 1,000.
1,000. Now you really have, you're from the town of Shelton. It seems like they really are embracing your idea.
Absolutely.
So who's all, you have sponsors, you have donors, you have volunteers. Tell me about how that goes.
Well, we've had a few companies kind of support us or sponsor us the last 2 years, but this year we had a large company, Barnum Financial, that just wrapped their arms around us and became our top benefactor. Then we have other companies that have kind of done it more internally, a division from Blue Cross Blue Shield, Ravis headquarters. A lot of them just kind of wanted to do it internally with their employees and then donate to us. And we have 7 drop-off locations.
Where are they? Let's plug the drop-off locations.
We have 5 in Shelton, 1 in Bridgeport, which is the Discovery Museum. We have 1 in Seymour, which is Tuttle Insurance Group. And the 5 in Shelton are Aruga's Restaurant, the Edge Fitness Club, the Community Center, Just Humble, and Shelton High School.
Look at you remembering all of that. You know, you strike me, your family seems to be a very giving family, right?
Yes.
I'll bet you this isn't the first time that you've given back.
No. I mean, we've learned by so many people helping Faith through everything that she's been through that it's just important when people do for you, you do for them.
And Faith, how are you doing these days?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you told me your favorite subject was art.
Yeah.
And what do you like doing with art?
Just draw.
Yeah. And what year are you in high school?
She's in her junior year.
Your junior year?
Yeah.
Right. So what's the favorite part about collecting toys every year? Because we see, let's look at some of the pictures of you, because I know it makes you really happy. So do you remember where you are here and what you're doing?
At the store.
You're at the store.
Yeah.
And you're buying some of the toys yourself? You're collecting them?
Mom's paying.
Mom's paying. Yeah, well, there you go. All right, let's look at another picture of you, Faith.
That was from just the other day, the Edge Fitness, which is one of our drop-offs. They did, this is what they've collected so far, 2 boxfuls.
It's the community coming together, and it's all in the name of kids, which is so awesome. And we have another picture of you, Faith.
Yep. That was her first year. before we actually officially began, she actually got inside the box that we were filling.
I love that. Faith's Toy Drive.
Yeah.
What better name to name it after
Yeah.
you? And then the final picture
Yep.
is actually what's coming up this year. So December 5th and December 7th.
Yep.
And you're going to be at the Walmart on Bridgeport Avenue in Shelton.
Yes.
Just collecting toys. And are you there both days, Faith?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And so you greet the folks and you put them in a box, or how does that go?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, we'll be there, and there's a handful of celebrities that will be there at different times.
Oh,
so
who's coming?
I can't announce it till December 1st.
See, that's how big you guys
Yeah.
are getting. Oh my gosh.
But it's great because people, love coming out to help, and then they also love seeing people that they see on the TV and everything all the time too, getting to
Sure.
meet them for a few moments and
Sure.
everything.
And so then you could deliver these to the hospital.
Yes.
And I would assume you're there too.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
that. And how do you get, let's say you get 1,000 toys. How do you get the 1,000 toys there?
We usually have an enclosed trailer, and they just go down, and the Child Life team, it's incredible. They
They're
get everything.
amazing.
They get everything into the main lobby within 10-15 minutes to do the pictures and everything, and it's unbelievable. I mean, it really is.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Faith, for doing this for other kids that are going to be in the hospital over the holidays and year-round, because your gifts go forever. And to the Tremblay family, thank you so much for getting Shelton involved and all these other folks. And I hope you do get your 1,000 toys, Faith, and I hope you get even more.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Made a trivial pursuits when one this in. Who is this girl? Spend all night kissing, and if one was right here, then who else is missing? Got a little sidetracked if I'm so wishing I could find the keys to the door, but it's also a metaphor. Need to keep locked in the grocery store of my mind. Just to save time, skip right ahead to the last ride.